Once again, we are back at it with more shoes, not Supreme. Don't worry, there's more Supreme every single week because you know I can't stop myself from my shopping addiction from buying Supreme every week, even if it's just straight bricks. But I know you guys didn't come for this spiel. You came for the Yeezys that are going to be in this video. My first pair of Yeezys since the Azareths, which came out early September. So it's been about a month-ish since I've gotten a new pair of Yeezys. I don't know if it's for lack of trying per se, but it's some of the colorways have just been recently, and especially in 350s. Like the Zions were a really good shoe in my opinion, one of the better 350s of the past couple of years actually, in my opinion. I know that's controversial probably, but I think the browns together, I think the Zions are a really solid shoe. The one we have today is up there with the Zions. I think those two are probably some of my favorite Yeezys to come out, at least 350 wise, in the past couple of months, or at least year or so. But yeah, you know, we got restocks coming this holiday season, and at least rumor is, Breads and Utility 500s are gonna, Utility Black 500s are gonna re-release. If that's true, I'm hopping on those so quick. I need a pair of those Breads. I have one of those since I got into the game. And then I've had Utility Black 500s. I sold them. I shouldn't have. Those are some of my favorite Yeezys. I mean, honestly, I know people will be like, what in the world? Those are kind of lame. It's like, I just like the 500s are a decent, one of my, you know, I'm getting some of my words. The 500s are a good shoe in my opinion. I like them better than the V2s. 700 V2s by far. I think 700 V2s are some of like the worst Yeezys that have come out. But something about the 500s, just the way they look, they're kind of like alien-ish, bug, I guess is a good word for it, like buggish, but there's just something about them, and that black colorway it's so clean. And then the Breads are just a classic 350 colorway. You can't go wrong with the Breads. I mean, it's just all black with red. So hopefully I can hit on both of those. You guys will see those later in the year. Obviously, I don't know when they're probably coming out in November. But yeah, that's basically Yeezy schedule. I know Yeezy Mafia's always like, oh, look at this and 380s and blah blah blah. I'm like, just give me the slides that are the 451 slides or whatever, the Yeezy alien slides. Give me the 451s, and then give me like a good colorway like the V1s, and I'm set, and we're Gucci. But enough rambling. You guys are all here for today's video and today's shoe, which is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the carbon colorway. Made by Adidas. Obviously, I got a size 10.5 in this shoe, and on the box it does actually still say Azrael, because as we all know, these were known as the Azraels for quite a while, until I think maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then they renamed the Carbons. Seth Fowler brought it in his video. I'm assuming this just says Azrael because they changed the name way too late in the game, and they'd already printed off all the labels and everything. But it's just interesting to see that it's still on there. So if you do get a box that says Azrael, don't be afraid. It's the Carbons. If you get one that says Carbon, it's interesting. Then we take them out of the box per usual with the nice 350 box. There you got them, and here they are. These are clean. These are hella clean. What do they do though? Okay, extremely clean. That's what I'm saying. These are the Zions are just up there for me. The Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Carbon, in all its glory, all of its cream sole, black, gray, blue upper. Can't go wrong with the Boost. Really solid shoe. Really solid shoe. As you can see, it's got like black down here, and then got like a light like blue, gray here, the dark stripe, and you actually do have different patterns. As you can see, there's a certain pattern right here, changes to something right there, and then changes to something further down the shoe, which is a really interesting take on this. I really do like that they changed like the pattern on the upper. So if you're looking at it from a different angle, it's kind of different in terms of like what you're looking at. And that just goes around the entire shoe. I mean, that's just like most of this upper is the same, but like you've got like this back is different than this back, and so on and so forth. And I just think that's a really sick design. I think it's a really smart design because it adds a little something visual to your shoe. My favorite part about the shoe though is just the color transition where it goes from this dark color to this really light cream sole. I think that's a really nice touch. I think it's a really smart touch. I think it does a lot for this shoe in terms of grabbing people's attention because they're like, whoa, that's, you know, like it just transitions right to like really light color. Where usually like on this, it'd probably be like black. And so it'd be like an all black shoe. And it's like, okay, that's, you know, that's an all black shoe. This one just grabs you with that transition from dark to light. Yeah, really comfortable. Like I said, I went with size 10.5. Usually I go with size 11s in 350s. This time I decided to go for a 10.5 just to try it. It does fit a little tight on the upper. I wouldn't say necessarily the toe box, but like the upper's a little tight. But other than that, it actually feels really good. And I don't know if that's like they finally changed the sizing on the 350s because they used to be you had to go up half a size or it was gonna be way too tight. Because I remember the 350 the triple whites when I got those were extremely tight on my feet, like all the way up, like all this was like really tight. So I think they finally fixed it. I'm not gonna say that with 100% certainty because I didn't get the Zions. It's been a while since I've gotten 350s. The only 350s I have anymore are the Butters and the Zebras, so obviously those are both older ones. So I'm not going to say with 100% certainty go true to size now, but I'm just saying if you've been like on the fence, like, oh, I kind of want to go true to size, but like I've heard size up. If you've got decently narrow feet or like normal feet, I think going true to size now is actually a viable option just because it's a little tight, but obviously this is, what's it called? Oh yeah, like this type of material, like knit, this like fly knit upper knit upper, whatever they want to call this, will stretch and it'll form to your foot and it'll stretch a little bit so your foot is a little bit more comfortable in there over time. The other interesting thing they did about these is they did what they did on the Azareths, which is an infinity loop lacing system. So basically there is no loose ends. You just kind of like put your foot in there and then you pull this to tighten it. Obviously, like a lot of the time, I usually don't even do that on my Yeezys because they don't actually do anything, the laces. So I'm not gonna really mess with this. I'm just gonna kind of leave it the way it is. I'm just gonna put it on and just kind of like, you know, touch the laces up a little bit so they look tighter on my foot. But that's about it. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch with it. If you don't like this lacing system, you can always cut this off, and they do give you laces. It's just the same black rope laces that are already in the shoe. They just have ends. And so this does come in the box. It comes in like a little gray or like a little cardboard looking pouch that just comes inside the box. That's what those are for, is just the extra laces. But yeah, overall, I think this is just a really solid shoe. Like I said, one of my favorite 350 colorways in quite a while. I think the color combination, the color contrast, the infinity loop lacing system, I think everything just works really well on this shoe. To make it just a really solid shoe and a really easy to wear Yeezy. That rhymed. Hire me. Obviously, this will get dirty extremely quickly, just like the Butters and the Zebras. It's going to be very difficult to keep this clean. That's just something you have to keep in mind if you're going to wear this a lot. Maybe put some like pre-treatment or something on it that might keep dirt and stuff off of it as well as it can. If you're worried about the boost getting dirty, there is boost shields you can put on here where you can like basically put a little sticker over this so it doesn't get dirty, because that is the hardest part to clean. But the upper, you're gonna have a very easy time keeping it clean because you won't be able to see stains. Just throw some Crep Protect on it to keep like, you know, like juice and stuff off of it. That'll make it kind of stain a little bit or smell weird, and you're good to go. Can't wait to wear these, honestly. I'm probably gonna wear these at some point in the near future. I'm going to the mall tomorrow actually to do some stuff, so I might actually bust these out tomorrow and kind of flex on some haters with these. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Carbon. One final detail I will say before I complete the spiel: there is no heel tab on this one. It's been weird with some of these releases. Some of them had heel tabs, some of them don't. Like I'm just gonna bring Seth Fowler up again. He said he doesn't really know why. I don't know why either. I don't know if it's like a colorway thing or like an aesthetic thing. I don't know. I don't know if I really have a preference per se. I mean, with no pull tab, it's a little bit more of a smoother transition to the rest of the shoe, but also the pull tab's kind of like famous on the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. So it's like, I mean, it's up to you whether you like it or not. Like I said, it's not like the end of the world. Like, oh, it doesn't have a pull tab, I'm not gonna buy it. Like, I don't care. Like, I put my shoe on like this, so I slide my foot into it, and that's it. So I don't need the pull tab per se. So, like I said, that's just a personal preference thing for whoever's buying these. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go and drop a like on it. I would appreciate that. It helps me out a little bit, and you know, helps other people see the channel so we can make more videos like this. Like I said, we've been copping a lot lately, so hopefully you guys' good juju from all your likes helps me on sneakers more often and everything like that. Comment, did you cop these? If you did, where'd you get them from? I got mine from dickssportinggoods.com. Sat in the queue for 40 minutes and then finally got these bad boys. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, so it was painful, very painful. What do you think about these? Do you like these? Do you think he's going in the wrong direction with some of these new 350 colorways? Go and let me know in the comment section below. I do read all those, and I do reply to all of them. And if you haven't already, subscribe to stay up to date on everything I do upload. Like I said, more sneakers, more Supreme. There should be like a special announcement video coming here soon about the trip I'm taking. And then you guys will obviously come on that trip with me. I do like to do some vlogs and stuff like that. If you've stuck around for a while on this channel, you'll see like some of my Disney vlogs, and I've had a couple of good vlogs on this channel. So that should be coming up here within the next month or so. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are all doing okay. Social distancing, wearing a mask, all that crap. Let's get through this. 2021 has got to be better than this. If it's not, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and until next time, peace out, guys.